Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 4 of Ask Me Anything. This episode is a little bit late. I'm going to try to do them every Sunday, but I was on vacation. It's holiday time, so they're going to be a little bit off schedule. But the beginning of the year, when we're on a more normal, non-holiday schedule, you'll probably see these every Sunday. So make sure to ask a question below in this one. So let's go ahead and answer the questions from last week in episode 3 of Ask Me Anything. We're going to start at the bottom. The Brick Rookie. What's your favorite Chima set that you own? Now, I don't own too many Chima sets, and the few that I do own, you've actually seen me do videos of them already. I think there's only about 2 that I own that I don't have open yet. Let's see. No, there's actually 1 that I own that I don't have open. Now, I do have a lot on my wish list, especially a lot of the newer ones. But I would say of the ones that I own that is my favorite, and it's not a big set, but I really love the playability of it, it is Laveritus's Twin Blade. I did do a video of it, so check it out. There's a build of it, but that is a pretty cool little set. I like the twin blades, and the way you squeeze it and push it. It's a cool little set. So that is my favorite Chima set that I own so far. Now I am going to get some more, so that may change, in a few months when I get more. But of the ones that I own right now, and of the ones that I've owned and actually built, that is my favorite one. Esh Daddy 1 back in the house. He says he wants me to build a modular for everyone to see. And I was telling him it's probably going to take a long time. So if anybody wants to see a modular built, let me know and I'll look at doing one. Fluffy Hub, he asks, will you get the Lego Technic construction crew, and if you do, could you do a build on it? Yes, when I get it, and I am going to get it. I do collect all the Technic sets, so you will see it. And what set would you recommend me to get as my first Technic set? Alright, I'm going to assume the Fluffy Hub, based on his username, as Hub, meaning maybe husband. If you're an adult and you're just getting into Technic, or a young adult, kind of late teen, I would definitely recommend the set. This is the Lego Technic container truck. It's not a huge set, because the flagship models come with upwards of almost 2,000 to 3,000 pieces, depending on which year. I think this year's flagship only has about 1,600 pieces, but it's fully motorized, remote controlled. But this one, with a little less than 1,000 pieces, retails for about $80. I actually got this on sale for around $60, so it's a reasonably well-priced set, and there's a lot of functions in it. There's a lot of gears. There's a lot of different playability with it. I actually haven't even built this one yet, but I would definitely recommend this to a late teenager to early adults, all the way up until, huge adults. Now, if you're a kid, kind of in the, 8 to 14 range, I would definitely recommend, I don't have it yet, but I'm looking at it online, the Snowmobile. It is set number 42021. That's a pretty cool little set. It's got some gears. It has the tracks. Pretty cool little playability. Either that or the Hot Rod set. I do have the Hot Rod set. Problem with the cars that have the motors with the little pistons that move, a lot of times that's the only function, and that's really not a playability thing. It's just like you just push the car and you see it going up and down. So that's the only thing why I don't really recommend a lot of the cars that have the little fake engines, because they consider it a function. It's not really a function in my mind. So that answers your question. Get the container truck if it's going to be your first Technic set. It's going to be a little overwhelming, but I think you'll enjoy it if you take your time and just follow the instructions, pay close attention to the instructions. It's a cool little set. And then you can kind of either go bigger or go smaller, or stay kind of right in between. This is definitely an in-between one. This is not very complicated, but it's not easy by any means either. So that's my answer. Construction crew is a little bit on the entry level, kind of younger kids. It's cool that there's 3 vehicles, but they're really not full of functions, in my opinion. You know, technical functions. Yeah, there's like lift arms and just kind of claws and stuff, but it's usually just a matter of pushing and pulling things. It's not a lot of intricate gears and gearboxes and a lot of the stuff that this would offer you. So, long answer to your question. Thanks for listening to that long explanation. InTalk asks, what is your favorite collectible minifigure? Do you have a sig fig? I'll answer the last one first. I do not have a sig fig yet. I'm kind of working on one. I have some ideas, but it's not really high on my priority list. Who knows? Maybe someone can make a sig fig that they think is me, and you know, maybe I'll adopt it or do my own variation of it. But I do not have one. It doesn't quite interest me yet to do one, but I've thought about it. I'm not saying I haven't ruled it out, but as of right now, I don't have one. Now, to answer your question about what is my favorite collectible minifigure, I haven't been collecting all the minifigures from series 1 all the way up to now. Actually, the only 2 series that I have that are complete are the Lego Movie collectible minifigures and the most recent series, series 12, I believe. Those are the only 2 that I have complete. The other ones, I've just kind of randomly over the years just bought a handful of packs. Whatever I got. You know, I didn't really care. But since the Lego Movie ones came out all the way up, I skipped the Simpsons one. I'm just not a Simpsons fan at all, so don't have any of those. But of the one, and I'm going to answer your question based on the ones that I have, because it's easier for me to answer them on what I've actually seen versus what I see online. So, and it helps make it easier because I still do have 87 different collectible minifigures. I don't know how many there are total, but based on the ones I have, I'm going to kind of give you a top 3 or 4 that I like, because there are quite a few that I do like. The first one that I do like is the hippie. Let's see, what series was he in? Series 7. I do like the hippie. I dig him. I dig the hippie man. Let's see, what else? The other one that I like is the librarian. I believe that was series 10. I do like the librarian. I just like the way the glasses, the outfit, the it looks like it has a printed skirt on the legs, the hair, everything. I just like the way that whole minifigure works. And let's see, two more. The saxophone player from series 11. That's a cool one. I like him. And the last one, I do like Taco Tuesday guy from the Lego Movie collectible series. So maybe that's what we'll go with. Yeah. That's it. Those are my top ones. Now these are the ones that I own. The Prospector from this year is pretty cool. I like him. So those are the minifigures, the collectible minifigures that I like. Let's see, Antonio Molina asks, do you like sports? I like sports. I don't have like this huge like fanatic type attitude towards sports, but I enjoy watching a good competition. There's not many local teams that I support or follow or really root for, but growing up in the North Texas area, I have grown to kind of be a homer to Texas Rangers baseball and Dallas Mavericks. Ever since I was a kid, those were the teams that I always followed. Now, you would think the main question would be, are you a Cowboys fan? And people are always shocked to hear that no, I'm not. I'm really not even that huge of a football fan. I like watching football in general. You know, I love the game, I love the sport. My kids play football, I played football growing up. But I've never like followed a team. I do like sports, yes. So yeah, that's it. So hey, that is all the questions for this one. I feel like I'm missing some. There were a few comments and not questions, so I'm just kind of skipping over the comments. So hey, I will answer your question. Ask me anything you want. Ask me about any sets or anything that I've built or what I want to build, what I want to see. You know, you just whatever you have in mind. ask me something and I'll answer it. So thanks again for watching episode 4 of Ask Me Anything, and we will see you next time.